This is the WJTS News. Good evening. I'm Charlotte Olson. An Arkansas woman was listed in critical condition after the pickup truck she was driving slammed into a stopped tractor trailer Monday afternoon along I64 near Ferdinand. Indiana State Police say at 4:10 p.m. yesterday, 59-year-old Pamela Sorrells of Randolph County, Arkansas, was traveling westbound on Interstate 64 near the 64-mile marker 1 mile east of the Ferdinand exit when police say that she lost consciousness due to a medical condition and unknowingly merged from the passing lane into the driving lane and across the fog line. Police say that her truck struck a parked Fireliner semi-truck pulling an empty 53-foot enclosed trailer, spun clockwise, and then came to a stop next to the semi-tractor. They say the semi was stopped on the emergency shoulder after it had broken down. Sorrells was extricated from her Chevrolet pickup and was airlifted to St. Mary's Hospital in Evansville. Police say that the use of a seatbelt helped save her life during the crash. The driver of the semi, 59-year-old Kenneth Goodson of Owensboro, was not in the truck at the time of the crash. Police say that he was walking towards the Ferdinand exit to call for mechanical assistance. They say that Sorrells' truck was a total loss while damage to Goodson's semi was limited just to the trailer. I-64 was closed for over an hour while emergency crews investigated the crash. State police were assisted at the scene by Ferdinand Police, both the DuBois and Spencer County Sheriff's Offices, Ferdinand First Responders, and the DuBois County EMS. Both drivers were injured in a two-vehicle rollover accident early Monday afternoon along Duff Road southeast of County Road 600 West. The DuBois County Sheriff's Department says at about 12:15 Monday afternoon, vehicles driven by Paxton Combs of Huntingburg and Kesley Hinton, whose address was not given, were both headed westbound along Duff Road southeast at a high rate of speed when deputies say that Combs attempted to pass Hinton. Authorities say just as Combs finished the pass, she was unable to keep her vehicle on the road and ran off the north side. They say her vehicle struck a ditch line and flipped multiple times before coming to a rest off of the road and on its top. Hinton also ran off the edge of the road in an attempt to keep from running completely off of the road and into the crash in front of her. Police say she swerved and went left of the center. While left of the center, Hinton overcorrected and spun, running off the north side of the road, and the vehicle flipped onto its top. Both drivers complained of pain and were treated by Memorial Hospital EMS. Both vehicles were a total loss. Paxton was charged with speed too fast to avoid a collision, and sheriff's deputies were assisted at the scene by Memorial EMS and the Indiana State Police. Funding concerns and requests were the main topics during Monday afternoon's gathering of the DuBois County Council. DuBois Strong President Ed Cole gave the council an update on projects that were making progress in regards to the ongoing workforce initiative. Cole says one of which will take place in a career fair in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, where there would be an emphasis on speaking with individuals coming home from military service that are ready to partake in the civilian workforce. Cole also mentioned that the necessity of having a DuBois profile in the form of a handout or brochure indicating valuable information with the intent to distribute that information to better inform potential businesses coming to the DuBois County, among other project initiatives. In other business, Monday afternoon, Brent Wenhold with the County Highway Department approached the council with a request of $15,000 to help fund a sign project along Schnellville Road. Wenhold says that at an intersection at Schnellville and Sutton Roads has shown indication of not being safe and has once caused a severe accident and several close calls this past year. Wenhold told the council his goal is to have these sensor signs and project accomplished by May, and the approval of the funds is set to be soon. Council President Greg Kendall says that due to the budget concerns, a possible solution to the signs project request would be to implement that $15,000 amount into the department's overall road plan funding proposal. He says, however, the council would not be able to provide extra funds for this specific sign project. Later on in the meeting, a request to amend a salary ordinance for the Sheriff's Department was denied, and DuBois County Sheriff's Donnie Lampert asked the council to amend a week's of $181.81 worth of pay to an individual who took on the role of kitchen manager when it was not a part of their primary job duties. The original kitchen manager was on personal leave, and in a strong discussion with the council, Sheriff Lampert argued that the department was already understaffed, and for this individual to step in and assume unfamiliar responsibilities was worth compensating. The council counter-argued that it would be unfair and inequitable to compensate any amount, as it could cause other areas in the county to ask for monetary compensations as well. Finally, yesterday, the DuBois County Emergency Management Director, Tammy Humpert, told the council issues and finally under wraps with the avian influenza situation, as ending results consist of simple housekeeping topics such as budgetary management. Humpert approached the council with a summary of estimated expenses with equipment and personal service expenditures regarding the avian influenza containment work. Humpert explained that she and other employees who are considered exempt could not be compensated for overtime due to their status. Humpert attended a banquet for emergency management addressing the avian influenza containment and provided the council with an appreciation plaque for the council for their participation with the avian influenza team management work. Lieutenant Governor Sue Ellspermann delivered her letter of resignation to Governor Mike Pence in the leadership of General Assembly on Monday. Ellspermann told the governor it was her pleasure to serve him and the state for the last 3 years, and was proud of the many successes of the state during this time. The Ferdinand native says that from the record number of jobs to the investment in career and technical education to more than 350,000 Hoosiers enrolled in HIP 2.0 receiving health care, Ellspermann says that they have made great progress in making Indiana a state that works. Ellspermann's resignation will be effective as of Wednesday, March 2nd at 5 p.m. Make sure to keep it right here, because up next we're going to take a look at your weather summary.